Welcome on back everyone to Age of Wonders 4 and part 7 of our Crimson Caldera campaign. We are here at Pyre, which has finally been breached, so it's time to go for a double kill of Khir and Khir and see how far we can get into Fricka and Meshara's territory as well. Good grief, Meshara is a pure Radiant here. 23? So she's going to be the final boss then. I don't think Fricka's going to be nearly as difficult as Meshara. Alright, so let's come on straight in to the Siege of Pyre, and I will remind, if you all have been enjoying the series so far, please remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the sub throne. It really does help the channel on out. Can we just wipe out your orcs like this? Listen, we've won so many battles against your people. I mean, it's a victory, but that's a Pyrrhic one. No thanks. We're here for a decisive stomp. Granted, you came prepared, so we'll see. Everyone's condemned. I burned most of her stuff. Interesting. That must be a building that you can just build in, and it's not a province. Could be a spicy one. There's nothing stopping me from ghost firing you right now, but we definitely need our enchantment up. Hit some towers in one of the heroes here. They're very spread out. Much damage to our shades deal. Also have to be very, very aware that Khir is dealing 41 damage on her evocation and 20 on the wildfire. That's not nearly as scary as 41 damage. She can also steal units, which is lovely. 90% chance. That's pretty incredible. Okay. So we can have you then give this hero a good old Ghostfire love tap. Did the curse hit anyone from here? Sometimes we get real lucky. So we also need to know how far you can move. You've got a spider, so you can bounce wide a ways. And then go for the net. So we'll let the corrupt souls be the fodder then. You guys can sit here. Likely we'll call them in. They go for the Pyre bomb here too, which is going to hurt. They actually have a very weak position here. So let's send the knights up. Not all the way, but we'll send the accursed ogres all the way in because they are much more expendable. You over here after these war breeds. Do we have any more of the other accursed horrors? I know we're supposed to have 2 of them. Here you are. I think Papa's running straight down the center. Now let's have them go. Yeah, no, straight down the center. Very good news of the Warbreed is they're very slow moving. Whenever they get there, they hit like a truck, but they're very slow moving until they do. You're also a charger, but you do have some evocation, as everyone seems to these days. Everyone's a Spellblade. I can't blame you. Spellblade is my favorite class. Berserker's also a pretty low movement, so let's move up here and fire on the catapults, try to bring them down. Skeletal defenders, get a shield wall going. Skeletal polearms. Our finest forces. So you actually don't deal that much. Ognor the Eagle-Eyed. Ognor. Get an Ice Blast. No. Ognor and his friend can't do much either, though, so we're good. Go up once. Actually get a shot on the tower, and we can miss, but it's a shot on the tower. You guys can't get all the way out. Yeah, no, I don't mind moving a bit further forward, but that's just asking for the evocation. They use it here, they get all three of us anyway, so let's go ahead and step back with our hero. You thought we were done? Again, how far can you move? Oh, well, this zombie might be doomed. Go for the Astral Ward here, and give it to you, of course. That looks good. Pretty positive that's all our units here. Be very happy to be wrong. No, we'll even wait with you. 40 damage is gonna do how much? Almost all of your health. Something we have to deal with. A Shade move to this side, and then we'll have the Corrupt Soul. We don't want it to flank around, do we? It'll depend on what these Sunderers go for. Alright, turn. Carissa's scary. The rest of these troops, no. You do have a couple of big spells, though. Alright, one of our troops is down. I think that was the White Witch, too. Alright, you've done your worst, now it's my turn. Done a very good job of hiding up here, haven't they? We can probably kill this hero with a big rock. Call down Calamity. Nearly killed two heroes there, but we can take out one here. Not quite dead, but everyone is good and frozen. Doesn't ping pong to the right unit. It says it is, so let's see. We were lied to. Now you can take down sections of the wall, and that's like what we're gonna do with you. Come behind this unit and go for a nice melee strike too. Yeah, whatever spell that was devastating. That must have just been an ability. His Ignite. Oh, no, that was. It's just been buffed up by all the flame-based champions and stuff. Alright, cool. Definitely got hit hard there. I don't want to position them here. They're set up in a way that I can't get all of the units I'd like to, so let's just move up. Drop the web here to get both of them. That displaces them further back, but they're already frozen, so it doesn't matter. Shades can go for the Daggle Toss. I'm gonna send the zombies around behind. Cursed Ogre is gonna charge straight in. 6 damage, 24. It's not as much, but it'll push her back too. So we'll strike once here. I gotta get disturbingly close to go for that. That's okay. Freeze them. You guys are on hold up the heroes mode. We can have our bone horror smash a hole in the wall. Hold Alt to target and go. You took some damage. Huh. Now that I didn't expect. Bit of a fumble there. I think you have space to get up. If we second wind, you might. No, but maybe we can summon back some friends from the dead, we can. Bring you back from the dead? Sorry you fell so soon. Go this way. They have a couple choices for their charge, so we'll just walk up, go into shield wall. Alright, this accursed ogre can just charge straight in and push you back. How much damage can the shade get? We can sneak in and probably kill one of the units. I'm also just curious as to see how much damage the throwing knife gets. Not a ton. That's nearly a kill. Let's go for it. And then these zombies can go bother the freezing Warbreed. We'll have you lads go smash me a hole in the wall here. The corrupt souls are going to have to move in and get smacked. Feels like a waste, but I'm not getting hit by these catapults anymore. Corrupt soul just got a bad run of it that time. Can you hit anyone? No, they're staying a good ways back from our dragon here. Calamity is scary. How far can you Sunderers throw? Pretty disturbing long ray. Please? I'm concerned that Sunderer combined with Carissa can easily kill our champion here. We have to go for it all the same. Blind, weakened, slowed, and misfortune. We managed to blind Carissa, which is good to see. Will that matter? We'll find out. Let's move the Calamity Dragon over. We move you close enough to drop down a Calamity Mask? Oh, we can. They're a summon, but we'll definitely still drop one. Oh, we got some insanity on our side. That's not good. Especially on a bone charger like that. Oh, wow. Nice one shot. Oh, did she steal my corrupt souls? As we knew she would. Saw a lot of berserk. And takes down a Warbreed. Oh, and some Skelly Archers. That's okay. Really not that big a deal. We bring anyone back from the dead, we can. Oh yeah, the accursed ogre can just come straight back. Wait, we can bring the... You can bring the towers back? Zombie tower. Oh, so they don't get to come back as an ogre? Well, that's disappointing. See you later, trickster. I think... We really need to bring down this catapult before it fires again. They're doing some pretty good disruption to our lines here. Alright, as far as spells, I truthfully think... I mean, that's not very expensive. Welcome back, team. They come back as zombies. I completely forgot about this spell. We could have won some other battles, couldn't we? I don't want to talk about it. Kill Carissa. Renua, can we teleport? We're gonna have to get hit by the Corrupt Souls, which is unfortunate. If I get up here, can I throw the dagger at Carissa? It's only ever gonna be a 30% chance to hit. Doesn't kill her. We'll just take out these guys in the way then. See you later, Sunderers. The ultimate duel. Carissa versus Renua. And he wins. Down with the bloody big head. My unit has moved all by itself. My lord. Oh, I thought that was gonna strike from up here. Alright, well. All of the zombies. Alright, you go get these fiends. They think they're clever. They are in fact dead. Full arms, you move up to stab here. Bolster your defense, see if it matters, fool. So what we should have done is actually used our turn to kill some dudes and then utilize the spell. Just keep locking them down, they can't go anywhere. Of course, neither can Kevin, but that is just the way. We've got too many zombies. Oh, hang on now. We can step over. Bleed. You tear down a section of the wall, and then maybe Kevin can come through? Oh, no, he can't. Alright, well. We tried. I'm still gonna move around this way. Oh, this knight can, though. Good. Your shields will fall. Snack on this corpse, yum yum, and then go kill. You're being overwhelmed by the undead. Although I am gonna have you fall back. Run away! Ghost Spike here. And now all your high tier units are gone, Carissa. I feel extremely dumb for forgetting about the zombie spell there. And it's not even really that expensive. Yeah, not much damage because they're right next to. That's how you shut down Charger, just instead of shielding it right next to him in defense mode. Get up in their face. Yeah, you're gonna lose the fight with a Corrupt Soul every time. Do we need to stab them? No, but it's to send a message. Corrupt Soul, can you kill any of them with your Soul Strike? Crushing Anguish. That's what we call overkill. Mop. Welcome to being a Splitterling. It's a new world. Who's left? Only the guys over here? Alright, so let's go ahead and displace you. We've got options. We can just go for the Dark Breath, and it kills the Tricksters right away. Oh, it doesn't if we fumble. Throw the knife. Ceaseless Cacophony. Love them set next to one another, and we get more critical hit chance. I'm gonna drag off the invincibility on their barbarians, their berserkers. Oh, we can't have you move. Unfortunate. You're blocking the way. You're blocking the way. And our poor general can't even make it in. Ice Shackles is not quite going to kill. Can we take him out with the Rending Shadows? No, but it does hurt. Very blind, you now have lost your invincibility, which is great to see. Ooh, critical hit and 3 times strengthened. No, I don't need to see the zombies, thanks. They do look like the Geonosians at this point, the ones from the Brainworm Clone Wars episode. I guess we just have to take them out, don't we? Psych, we've got spiders. Get so much burning. Get out of the way. We need to use some soul blasts here. It's too many units. 35% to kill. I knew I believed in you for a reason. Just last week you called me useless. We might have, but I don't remember. You can't prove it. Oh, we missed. I'm still just gonna go for the 5%. Oh, the fumbles are bad. Okay, never mind. Next time when they have misfortune, don't be arrogant. Right, everyone get over there to help, or just get out of the way. Calamity Dragon will bring yo happy self. Oh wait, we can. Yeah, there's no way you're making it over, so you go for the fire. And you can sail on forward. It's just the invincible lad. Yeah, just stay here. You're safe. You're not safe. Keeps going from the Scaly Warriors, but that's the end. Full Carissa's entire empire. Yeah, we lost 3. That's far better. Thanks for furthering our research. A sword and crossbow. Kind of garbage. Mantle of Fortune that is not garbage. Oh. Ignore 4 status resist? Oh, I thought you were doomed. She's got 1 final set of reinforcements that are fodder. Chaff before me. Armor was shattered. Strongholds breached, and Khir the Red lies defeated at your feet. In the Crimson Caldera, the Gilder Coil awaits as a coveted prize. Or so the whispers from beyond promise. A king mind-thralled orcs once feasted on cried the name Lizatia, yet it laid to nothing further, or led. He tasted delicious. The Gilder Coil is not to be found with Khir the Red. You cast her into the Astral Void as a testament to what becomes of your foes. I'd like to think we just run up and drop-kick her straight into the void. How do you like eating dead people? Drop-kick! Well, glorious. That's a secondary. Godir defeated. Not like she was very tough in the first place. Burn it to the ground. Don't you worry, Fricka. We're coming for you. Oh, heroes all leveled up. Sweet. We've got the Arc Fire Bird. This is what I wanted. Adaptive Armor? Nah. How about Arc Fire Burst? And then you are... I know you're set up here with a Lightning Resist. Enchanted Armor might be nice. Currently you're using the Splittling Blade. Deals 34 damage. Do we have anything? But no, we don't. No, your blade is great. We need to make you a better helmet, though. Going up with this squad, and then we will... How far can we move here? And also, where... So we have heroes that are in weird positions. Do not move any from. I'm so very confused. Our hexes here are... There we go. Now we're all joined up. And we can move on towards greener pastures. But I'm going to completely ignore these ritual circles. We're going to come through... I guess we will have to take out Gloom Hollow on the way to Nightfort. Although, where's her... No, her capital's over here, Deliria, so we can hit Gloom Hollow and go through into Deliria. Okay. That's the new plan. Let's hope you can actually move. There we go, excellent. We are on our way. Other 2 heroes have leveled up. We've got your level 2 upgrade, or level 12 upgrade, that is incredible. Whenever it kills another gains fortune. Yeah, let's see what that level 12 is. Master of Shadow. Draining Burst. An Exuma. No, that's the Exuma Dead skill. Master of Chaos gives us what? Amplify Chaos. All adjacent enemies remove their status effects and take damage for each. And then Investiture of Chaos. Chaos stomps. So you give them debuffs and you can yoink them off. Well, maybe we don't say it like that, but yeah, well, you absolutely could. Let's go ahead and grab the Master of Shadow. That seems way better. You give them debuffs and then you purge them with flame. That's how we're gonna say it. Do Exhume Undead. Ooh, frost damage. Well, now that we have so many undead, we can make them stronger and also stronger against their weaknesses. A new tome. Tome of the Dreadnought. We can bring the Dreadnoughts back against them. That's not very Apophis, though. Transmutation. Steel Skin, also not very Apophis. And this doesn't actually work with our Ghost Fire. It would basically counteract their one or the other. Tome of the Cold Dark. Oh, hang on now. That's another minor. This is a minor transformation.
Light brings both warmth and hope. Snuff it out, and you plunge your foes into cold, everlasting night. Rob them of comfort, shatter their hope, leave them with numb limbs and blinded eyes. Darkness will sap your enemy's will to fight, to win, to live.
To love. Arctica. Arctica the Cold, huh? Summon a Snow Spirit. They're spicy Snow Spirits now. Well, this is the fastest. So let's go ahead and lock the Frostling transformation and summon a Snow Spirit. Which would be a really, really good combo with summoning in the Undead armies, too. Disrupting Blades is done. So let's go ahead and get that active. Ooh, right away, huh? No, never mind, next turn. Then we can go with the Ritual of Somnia on the doggos over here. So what I did is I summoned in an undead army and I spread them out to blow up all of his provinces that were being used as defense. And now we march on Dominus. Dominus Gaul. I'm about to start a siege, you don't say. Ritual of Calamity, and then... Well, the Wizard's Bombardment is nice. I still think Constructing Onagers is better. It's just more units for us. 5 turns? Wow, that's a long time. He has plenty of time to build up and bring in more dudes. Can we steal this? We can. Burn your farm. And also disrupt the rest of his guys coming over to stop us. Burn the War Foundry. Burn and steal the Ember Source Furnace. You need none of these. We're here to ruin your day. Here's the Reaper army. And the gang's all here. Perfect, we've got this outpost going in to set us up another teleporter, that way we can quickly bring in more friends, and we shall Ritual of Somnia. For 1 world map turn. They are likely to sally out and attack us. So let's try it here now. Enjoy being sleepy. Oh, we actually still have a skill for you, Nemesia. Dark Ritual. You are now an undead monster. Bognor, I thought we were gonna capture you. Let me introduce you to my friend, the Executioner. 472, 236, and 118 souls. We can basically summon in a brand new Reaper every turn, and just with the souls alone that we're gaining from our crypt. We can't afford it. But it is still cool. A whole bunch of remains have been collected, sure enough. Okay, so before we end our turn, as per usual, we must rush our units. Another White Witch emerges. We'll send her through the teleporter. We've got a whole army moving over here together. Everyone's moving on in. We've got more heroes to join. If Dominus hasn't already fallen, we'll have plenty of help. Advice. Outpost could be upgraded into a city. You're lying, Morgan. I'm not allowed to have cities. Alright, turn is ours. Looks like Fricka has bound another Golden Wonder. So she's got 2. You have to have 3 under your control, and then I think you win after a set amount of turns after that. Alright, Fricka. Do your stuff. You gotta move quick. She's going for a Wonder victory. I don't think she has any more Golden Wonders she can grab, though. Unless she takes them from Meshara. Alright, well, we've got some stuff to do. So they have 4 turns left before we breach the city. That is so long. So we'll just keep burning your stuff. There's the farm there. I went right past it. Oops. Stealing the furnace from you. So perfect. What is less perfect is the fact that it's taking us so long to get into these walls, but what can you do? Disrupting Blades already makes melee attacks of enchanted units gain 60% chance of inflicting Disrupted, which turns off all unit enchantments. We will disconnect you from your gods and then rip you in half. It's gonna be great. Safer to send another war party. Alright, fair enough. Alright, they're in on the siege. And you're in on the siege too, cool. It didn't speed it up though. I was hoping it would. I think from here we are going to probably continue to use that Ritual of Somnia. It won't be active till next turn, but it's just a good one to keep everyone stunned for the first couple of their turns. We'll send you to start bothering Meshara, and also get some eyes on. Go stand on the teleporter for me. I don't need them to bring any more reinforcements in. As soon as the heroes are here, it's a really good night. Let's get on down here. Quickly now. Everyone else can start moving on. Yeah, Fricka's now moving to stop us. What do you got? Fire Wyverns, Fire Pups for days. Flame Burst weapons. Extra critical hit chance whenever you kill someone, they explode. That's incredibly fun. Probably not the best, but it's still fun. Can you make it over here to fight them? No, not quite. How far can you move? A very long ways. Okay, well, let's be a little bit cagey then. We do need them some reinforcements, but we'll get to that soon. So they can almost reach us, but not quite. They can if they pull their dogs out of the unit. I'm gonna go underground here. See if I can convince the army to split up and go after that scout. We're a little bit wounded, so we'll pull back a little bit to heal. Won't be too arrogant here, because that's a lot of tier 1 units. A couple of tier 3s and 4s, but again, nothing but tier 4s facing us, so we want to be a bit careful. Rally of Lieges, army being recruited, sweet. We're growing quite fast now. Let's go ahead and put in the... I guess we can grow towards the Sanctuary of the Horde over here. A little bit amusing. Haven't cleared it, but... rush that White Witch along, and then let's go ahead and start grabbing a few more Dark Knights, because they're very good as well. Oh, we've got more population. Sweet. I don't think we can reach. Don't think we can reach. Let's send you, White Witch, down this way. We need some reinforcements. May just summon in another Reaper, but for that side, we'll use the rest of our Imperium as a resource, since we're not using it so much to grab more siege equipment, which we could use at 175 Imperium. Yeah, it's a little ways away, but we'll get there as long as I can remember to. Alright, a gigantic army comes over here to take on our Cursed Blade. I'll allow that to go. We should try to run. And they fail. Actually looks like they tried to fight. See, now this one I'm going to stay and fight to see if we can kill them. We have spells. Fricka has spells too, but... as we saw last time, a very cagey unit can do a lot. Especially if I steal this Rapidash and I punch them in the face. Oh, it didn't work. Well, you win some, you lose some. She hits us with the Ice Coffin, so we're slow. Or I guess the Ice Shackle's not the coffin. That's marked for death for Rapidash. And then club these guys. Uh-oh, we might have got caught. Fall back a bit further. They're gonna go for the Ice Shackles, throw the knives. Oh, you think you win. Zombies show up every turn, fool. And then... my mark for death is very cheap. It just costs souls. You're doomed, friend. Let's keep you hiding back here. Cheeky rat we are. Ouch. There's the Blaze of the Horde. That wasn't enough. You can't escape. The zombies are everywhere. Oh, except for, I guess you can't escape a little bit. Get them, zombies. You can't move. Okay, I mean, we can just keep casting spells, and... hey, look, scouts beat 2 units. Fricka's like, excuse me, what? Ritual of Somnia is ready. Did they have more guys in the city? Yeah, they do. Alright, 3 turns till we're in. And they're about to lose 2 of their wonders. They've got some reinforcements, but they can't come through the teleporter, which is awesome. That Demon Gate's being rebuilt. Let's kind of consolidate these guys here into an army. And then keep you moving towards Apophis. And now we can get the teleporter down here, which is amazing. But it looks like Meshara is starting to come our way too. They seem to do that. The second you start winning, they send someone else. Let's go. Ritual of Somnia and keep them sleepy. Okay, they're defending with everything they have. All of the battle cats are assembled. Alright, war party's been sent. The Wiggle Stick of Chill is done, so let's open up the item forge again, and I'm thinking we'll pull up our blueprints. Yeah, the Gilded Pickaxe is hilarious. Is this a charge strike? No. In that case, I don't want it. I'd love to keep Gilded. Can we keep the Gilded and have it on... Yeah, it stuns them. Oh, it goes away. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we need a helmet. That I do know. We'll give you this Dark Crown. Attunement Star Blades. Let's go... Status resistance. Facing down against Rika. Let's go normal resistance. And then one more defense, too. The Enchanted Crown, the ground... Oh, the corn, exactly. Yeah, Crown of Purple Flame. 3 turns for that, saying that's a tier 4 item. Nemesia the Receiver, the Deceiver. Give you a Wiggle Stick of Chill? I don't think so. How many of you have Wiggle Sticks? You don't, Kevin, so we'll fix that up immediately. I don't know where Fricka's troops went. Oh, they went back here to the teleporter. Okay, then we're going to come over here and take out this ritual circle. So let's move the troops in. We can get some nice experience and some rewards to chuck in our glue factory. Please don't make me fight this one. Brother, I like those corrupt souls. What? Come on now. Look at this profane ritual here. Now this is a cool map. Even if it's got a little bit of a Kool-Aid haze. So we get a bunch of free zombies, which we can use to just draw the enemy out of position. Move around. Pop in the ward. Use the ward on yourself. Skeletal polearms. Guard up the boys there. So actually, these Phantasm Warrior, what do you got going on? Phase Beast. Mirror Veil is my least favorite, and then Resonant Blades is going to apply a negative status effect based on the terrain. Also, they already changed the Resonant Blades. I think these used to do damage based on the terrain too. Since you can hit no one, we'll go for the combat enchantment there. Goes Fire up. 100% chance for Doom. I despise you. That's going to bounce the damage back. That's incredibly nasty. And only 4 is not that much. Mythic tier unit would read 'em and weep. Arcfire Burst is within... Unless you just blast it off next to you. Huh. It's a pretty cool ability. Let's move to these trees here, that way we can have choices next turn. Corrupt Soul that wants to kill. Our Shade put up here. Zombie, you go ahead and draw them in. Shadow Kevin. You're also a charger. Bring it across. Alright, looks good. Now we can bring these shades forward just a bit. This Corrupt Soul, not in the best spot. Zaps in next to our Corrupt Soul. I guess they are going all in on it. Okay, well we can try to steal their units just with the Arcane Bond, can't we? Dominated. This was a 90% chance. That's actually a pretty good unit to steal, too. They deal decent damage. Oh, not here, though. Zap. Oh, we can't hit you because you are incorporeal, my favorite. Throwing dagger to these poor Arcanists. They joined the wrong crew. Honestly, we just gotta stick here. Rebuke them. We can drop the Mask of Calamity so they can't... I should have moved back once before doing so, but that's alright. Corrupt Soul. No one's low enough in their morale yet. They will be. Disruption resisted. Yeah, we'll focus down on one of the healers. Zombies forward. We'll go ahead and take the shots here. Misfortune. Phase beasts. I'll try to freeze the phase beast so they can't leave. And it worked. We'll go Spider Matriarch here. Just go for as much damage. I should have gone behind him. Realized they were looking this way. You could smash. Turn to defense mode. Smack you in the face, and now everyone else gets to move. We're going to summon a undead here, tier 3, which means it's going to be a Banshee. Overwhelm Tactics has a chance. Nope, not that time, but we did. Looks like inflict them with Insanity. Yeah, we did. Throw the knife there. Lightning Evocation is not going to hit anyone. But if we teleport, we can Lightning Evocate. No problem. They'll surround you with Corrupt Souls. Goes Fire Strike, the one that's not insane yet. Chopped you clean in half. I mean, good for you getting some damage on my Calamity Dragon. And dead. Blew up our own tower, huh? With the curse, and guess what? Now you get to come back as a zombie. How exciting. Oh, no, they don't. So maybe they have to come back with that ritual. Did I read that incorrectly? All corpses. Oh, okay. They have to be a corpse first. Alright, then. Oh, that was a mistake. Glad it didn't go poorly for us. Hello, good sir. Are you just refuged? Oh, no, you're not. Hit you with the Spicy Rebuke first. Let's take that mask off. You don't need that anymore. And then we'll Spicy Rebuke. Yes. Die. Didn't work. Alright, we'll still try it again. Die. That's how you handle that one. We stole an Astral Wisp? Sure. We'll keep ya. Got a Monster Slayer bow. That would be good. Here's another good spot for an outpost for a teleporter. You're moving going down nicely. Go ahead and continue your journey. They are going to catch you. I wanted to see if while they were under siege they wouldn't heal, but that is not the case. That's just in Total War. Hello there, Meshara. Phasing your angels is going to be obnoxious. We won't be able to steal any of your units, but we can definitely go for the undead right next to them. Let's go this way. One hero is required to start a siege. Well, we can't do anything to our outpost, which is a bit sad. They fell back. So let's go over here to burn the War Foundry. The Palisade walls, we don't lose it immediately. Alright, beautiful stuff. We are at 16,000 gold, and that's just going to keep climbing. Alright, I think we go for even more Dark Knights. That is a full army. I think we'll need it more. Oh yeah, these are the shades we just recruited. We'll need it more down here against Meshara. You're really going for it. Where are my onagers at? Why are you hiding them from me? They get 2 additional bastions. Well, that's cool. Will it save you? Probably not. Unless auto resolves piloting. And yes, it probably will. Win. That's an acceptable win for me. Yeah, we lose 4. No problem. Really? Well, that's not one we can even try to be funny with. Well, actually, yes, it is. Let's hold them up. We didn't fight the previous. Let's do some damage here. His faction's about to go away anyway. Archers, fall back. Alright, Khir. So you've seen what we're capable of, right? I mock you for death, Chaos Demon. Run. Khir's dead, so no spells on his side. Strengthened in fortune. He fumbled 3 times. That stinks. Wouldn't know what that is like. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and punch them in the face. This will get the damage out of them before they die. We got stunned, that's unfortunate. You keep running around the outskirts here. We've got these nice barricades to hide behind, and then we can pull out the spell. Enjoy. Rock from space. Their units should go berserk, but they're all next to one another, so shouldn't be a problem for them. Alright, fair enough. And down with the bloody beast. We can mark someone else for death. I say you. It's just good business. Every time they hit someone, they get blinded. And then more zombies show up. And then more zombies show up. You thought you were fighting one? There's never only one. And everyone's gonna hit with decaying, so they're taking guaranteed damage next turn. And we don't need any of you to die yet because you keep summoning more zombies. Just keeps getting worse. Yes, the horde is hungry. More zombies. Try to keep the decaying units alive. Oh, no, we can't. Well, die. Good night, sweet prince. This is what we like to call goofy. Oh, and then we go ahead and say, okay, you guys are nice and weak. How about a comet? Yes. Send a message. The zombies. Ghostfire doesn't worry our zombies. This is awful. I would be so mad. Well, we win. Oh. Yeah, okay. You saw what happened last time, Khir. We're gonna have to show you again. This big rock is in your way. What are you gonna do about it? Run. And turn. And get ready to be marked for death. How exciting. More zombies. Oh yeah, bolster that defense. See how well it goes for you. When more zombies show up. You only thought you could win these battles. Their morale just keeps dropping. I mean, that's ours because of the terror mounts. Alright, your numbers are now being used against you. They're bringing in an ironclad. That's not gonna change things at all. Quick, bring in the big guns. See, get this. The big guns can still be marked for death. Because the Sundering Shot pushes the zombies back. But just more appear. And then we ice shackles them. Actually, no, it's even better. We summon in a tentacle. The earth itself faces against you. And it just blows up. And that's what we all expected. Alright. Frickin' now you're gonna try. Let me show you how foolish you are. They do have a Spelljammer, so we can't use it nearly as many times, so we probably won't get the entire group. And we'll do our best. So the number one unit to hit first here is going to be you. Marked for death. How exciting. You can use it 3 times only. Did you use a spell to freeze them? I think three uses of Mark for Death is more than enough. Hello, Rapidash. Used Ice Coffin. Cool to see if you have as much mana as I do. How deep are your reserves? Good news is we'll gain a little bit more here. Yeah, let's go for the unit that is not currently marked. That's perfect. Blew up part of the area. Any spells we could use, they're all doubled up in cost, so no is the answer. Yeah, we did our best. I realize that the additional cost is not actually added. Burning explosion, huh? Put in as much work as you can. Oh, there's some decaying. You can't resist them all. And the Inferno. A really bad spell, actually. 5 damage, everyone gets burning for everyone is very little damage. Just stay. But you actually already berserk. You went berserk. You don't have to Warbreed. I mean, killed their own unit there. More zombies. We get an Ice Shackle too. I actually think we wait. That would be... Oh no, it didn't work out how I thought it would. I say hopefully we could have gotten another zombie. Alright, now we're gonna go for it. Try to kill this big beastie. Goes for a strike, now you're blind. Wait, I still get to move? Awesome. One Outrider versus an Infernal Juggernaut. Who will win? Still get us. Not here, though. Let's see if we have just enough damage. Yeah, 3 shots. Come on. I don't care if we lose it. This was a insanely lopsided fight. We almost got it anyway. Meshara has now bound herself a second Ancient Wonder too. I'm sorry. Sorry, what? Who are you? Mona Fast Rider. More like Mona the Dead. Get out of my face. We've got a new outpost. Like I said, Meshara has bound another Ancient Wonder. We've got a Tempest Aegis. A Shielding Shield. So you say. Then a Robe of the Star Blades. And a Lance of the Assassin. Bunch of good stuff. We'll go ahead and take it. We'll probably break it on down, though. Vampire Spider Mount. Meshara's up to 2 Ancient Wonders. I actually think she has 3 in her territory, so we need a boogie. Yes, she does. Right? No, we may be lucky. She's got 1. No, she does indeed have 3. We need to get over here to the Golden Lair quick. Summon Snow Spirit. Behind Ancient Gold Wonder is free. Lock you, get the free misfortune. So confusion. Universal camouflage for 3 turns. You can sneak in. That seems pretty useful. We'll keep grabbing the cheap spells though, so we can keep powering through our tomes, the leftover ones. War Seeker or Whale Breaker. Killing unit makes you stronger. That's the way. Outpost founded. Go ahead and put in the work camp. She's building up her troops. So is Middleton, and I don't want to fight Middleton at all. I'm more interested in dealing with Dionysus here. Ricadenosis. I think we need to do a turn of healing, though. Gained herself a Night Guard. Excellent. Yeah, we'll do a turn of healing in our own territory. And then maybe we can bring one of you over to burn stuff. If she wants to fight, I'll happily. Khir is gone. Pyre skill available. This is the one we want. So we gotta wait. Next turn we can get it. No, we don't need any more cash anymore. We have won. Only a matter of time. Execute, 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 and you know the drill. No survivors. Just the void. Ooh, I don't like that. It's likely because of friendly fire damage, so let's just try to fight it without losing anyone. Ooh, my monitor has decided to give me a refresh at the wrong time. No, get out of here. What, you've been on the same image for a long time? We have not been on the same image for a while. Go crazy. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yoink, as long as it doesn't miss. Now we gotta graze. Littling Yugu here to disrupt them. Ogre behind. Yes, Trickster's quite wounded. We'll try to bring you away. Give them better targets with the ogres and such. Throw some knives there. Gotta get up and over the walls so we don't get smacked around too much. Alright, that's an onager down. Enjoy your... Oh, no. Enjoy your undead. It is a corrupt soul. Perfect. Bring the Reaper over and the archers into the woods because they're not going to be able to do too much damage here. You can gallop forward quite a ways, can't you? And you miss. Unfortunate. Ghost Fire Spike. Pretty much bring them down. He's in the way. What we'll do is walk the Umbral Mistress to here, chain up your mind, and then... What, resisted? We'll just go for the rack then. And that missed too, man. Umbral Mistress, not putting in good work. Goes for the shot on Apophis, as one would. There's the rock. Trying desperately to get one of our tricksters. Alright, so now we set the troops up to win. Marking for death. It spawned them in the wrong spot, though, didn't it? Let's go ahead and take away the retaliation from these guys. A lot of bleed for free, which I don't feel like we should be taking. Ghost Fire Spike the heroes. Can't be affected. Alright, well, you can kill them to get even more powerful. Smash. Adding Phantasm to kill the hero. Now you're out of any kind of extra help. Second wind. Can we kill with anything here? Their bastions are very tough. That's the one we have to get. Otherwise, the battle will continue on. So if we enchain its mind, do we win? Do we win? It had you surrender first. That's alright. Blast them. It definitely would have been over. Alright, so the Splitterling, can you go ahead and finish it? These are a summon. Drop the Comet Breath. That is a lot of damage, and it's all to unimportant targets. Blah. Yeah, that's the battle there. All the unimportant ones do not matter, they just die there. And we lose no one. Fake reward, and the fall of Khir. The battle cats fail. Armor was shattered, strongholds breached, and Khir lies defeated at your feet. I think we gave you like a high imperious voice. Cursed be the name of Grontroll, lowest and most despicable of all the demon princes. He shaped this arena of eternal battle, luring in victims to fight over it to the death. The Gilded Coil, I will have it. Another day. The Gilded Coil is not to be found with Khir. He flees to the Hell Rift, opening up right below before you can cast him into the Astral Void. What he doesn't know is we slipped a time bomb to his cape as he fled like a coward. He thinks he's safe. That's a third foe defeated. And so all of his cities have now gone and become free cities. So we now do not have to worry about them whatsoever. Let's burn Dominus to the ground. We're to 27 Chosen Destroyers. Alright. Now we need to bum rush the Golden Layer here to make sure she doesn't win the victory that way. Alright, so Apophis, let's get you moving as far as you can go. Did take some damage. We can move all these men together very easily. Your new troop. Forward to slaughter. Actually, I don't think we care about the Dark Warrior that much. We'll use them to go burn stuff. Let's use them to go burn stuff. They've got a demon. These are going to be very, very high tier city-states at this point, though. We've got a couple of Golden Wonders under our control. We just need the Bind Golden Wonder spell, don't we? We now have 2, I believe. Yeah, we've got the Vacant Steeple. Watch we win that way. 3 cities have fallen. We've captured a few more felines, and we're going to go ahead and slaughter them. There is no escape. Everyone's been captured. And now executed. Don't think you can burn ruins. That requires a hero. Oh, hang on now. Maybe you can. Well, I don't think it matters. I just for science, can you take out the ruins? You can. Good. Good to know. Pyre's about to go down, giving us even more. Do some healing. Let's go ahead and pop into spells. I really like the idea of just summoning in more undead armies. So we'll do that. Reinforcements shall be limitless. Burn this. The angels can go across lava, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll send you lot after Meshara's troops. Stealing that furnace. We can go ahead and bring you up to this demon gate over here, although I think Greenhold is sending a troop after us. Oh no, they're actually the only ones we're at peace with. Oh no, trespassing, oh no. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Alright, turn falls to us, and we can keep this boulder rolling. So we smash through Gloom Hollow, and then into Deliria right after, and that gets rid of Fricka. So confusion is done. Severing Golem or a Treacherous Reflection. Ooh. That's cool. We'll just keep blocking the Frostling transformation, and maybe eventually it'll be free. Got ourselves a new tome. Alright. Is it time for the Demon Gate? This gives us the... Summons 2 fiends under our control, and it wounds a vassal. We don't have any vassals. All we're allowed to do is burn stuff. Demonkin, that's a major transformation. We need to look for more minor transformations. Fight for power. Scions of Flame is a minor transformation. Makes them fire resistant. Vengeful Flames. Immunity to burning. That's the one.
Embrace the chaos.
We can be Frostlings and Scions of Flame. Meshara has been defeated. Fricka's entire force is over here. Hang on now. We may not need to spend any time replenishing it all. In to battle. Gloom Hollow must fall. Hang on now, before we do start that siege, let's get us more siege projects. Thank you kindly. And bring in the lads. Now you go ahead and burn their accursed shrine. I don't feel like dealing with that at all. She put this city in a really bad spot. We'll hold it done. Now let's get the watchtower then. So let's see. Meshara's got a whole heap of radiant lads. Intimidation aura, Keeper's Mark. Oh, so when they die the first time, they don't die. They can't use anything for that next turn, but... Anointed people. Status resistance and spirit resistance. We aren't doing any spirit damage. Kind of interesting that you only gain spirit resist through your holy stuff. So you aren't... I mean, Liege Guards are tough, but you're not an angel. Why? Yeah, like, Celestials are strange. They only gain spirit resistance and lose blight and frost. You're powerful only against what you are. Golden allies. She's not very tough. So let's be good and arrogant. We'll advance to the edge of this territory here. Meeting Misled Aster. Yeah, you do look misled, don't you? I don't respect you, so we're not going to do any kind of voice acting for you. Alright, we'll have you two split up and go this way, and then the other two can go join the Calamity Dragon. No, they can't. Only one of you can join the Calamity Dragon. I choose you. Mage. I wonder why that's taking so long to burn. Summon Undead Army is ready. Can we do that over here? Yes, we can. I'm basically just going to send them out to be a disruptive group of cheeks. So, in to burn the Demon Gate. You. Everyone separate. Burn down her things. And even though they are all split up, they're far more dangerous than they seem like they'd be. Yeah, we'll send you through then to this next Demon Gate. You will respect what we've got going on, or you will die horribly. But burn these city ruins. Keep on moving. Orders required. Keep moving yourself down across the lava as well. We can maybe sneak in on Hope and just take him out. That would be great. Fairly unlikely, but it would still be great. Move round. None of these other rando archers I summoned are really needed for anything other than just to be obnoxious. Snow spirits are not going to cost us any kind of Imperium, but we can actually afford a little bit more of an Imperium hit. So let's go another Calamity Dragon. Is so good. Another Calamity Dragon. And I'm gonna have you go push into the Golden Lair and say, oh, you've got troops defending that. Oh, let's attack them then. Yeah, we easy. Disrupt her plans immediately. So, Meshara, I was just gonna wonder, how do you feel? We have to run one turn. Whoops. If we get dominated by the Lightfish, we just lose. Let's see. Bonus morale, bonus strengthened. Yes, yes, but what if you're marked for death? What then? Run from the Lightfish. Alright, so makes them an exalted champion. That's a cool name. See, but what if your exalted champion's then marked for death? Then what? What's your strategy then? I'm just gonna go ahead and defense, that way we get another one next turn. Let's see if they get over here to yoink, our only unit that matters. Okay, sure. Please, but now we have more zombies. Oh no. You got embarrassed by a single unit. That's okay, so did the Battle Cats several times. So did the Battle Cats several times. Oh, we get more guys to defend too? Well, Meshara, things are not going your way, are they? Oh no, that's about to declare war. I don't want to do that yet then. I don't mind trespassing on your lands, but I'm not going to declare war yet. Alright, you are ready to go. Let's come through this teleporter then. We can grow more? Perfect. So we could grab the Sanctuary of the Horde if we manage to clear it. Is that a side objective is that a side objective we care about? It might be. The population we have stolen from other people. There we go. And then we can immediately build up a Dark Knight for 4 gold and get some more Accursed Tricksters, because those are my new favorite Accursed unit. Hands down. We could clear the Sanctuary of the Horde, but I don't think it matters. The Horde marches onwards. It says it's an impossible battle. And maybe. But you don't have a Spelljammer, so how impossible is it really? First turn. Okay, now he's split up. Everyone run for the hills, quick. This map is not really conducive to running, though, is it? Call this the skirmishing zombie technique. Marked for death. This unit. Then have them get you guys. There's a lot more baddies here. Try to bring our spears. I don't want them to flee. Try to bring them in together. Alright, there's the awakening. Not that that really matters. They're stunned by zombies. Oh no. They're doing a pretty good job. First one dealt with. I can't yoink any of their units because they're angels. But we can do is mark for death, and then bring back all the zombies that have already fallen. So we'll mark you for death. Get a retaliation. Spearmen, keep running. You guys are the wall. Meshara makes a big mistake. Your men are rallied, but they're still decaying. And yours are all on fire. Alright, here, spoiler alert. We can do that as many times as we need to. Mark you for death as well. You can't move because you were summoned this turn. Let's go over here and get a... That's fine. Get a nice flank. Have you turn around and strike these guys. Everyone's decaying. And now we'll have them sit. That way we can do more summoning. Meshara has to be so angry. You've done good work here, haven't you? Against my unstoppable zombie tide. Go beat these guys down. And then here's what we'll do. Oh, we're missing it by just a little bit. Not enough casting points. Oh, that's okay. We can just keep marking more lads for death. You, sir, are marked. Like that, you're very outnumbered. These night guards backing away and just let the zombies handle it. You thought you could bring your light in to purge the darkness. No. Not this time. The angels fall. And our horrifying eldritch zombies remain. We get another unit for it too. Char's like, okay, that's not allowed. Sit in the boys. Listen, lady. We'll teach you this lesson as many times as we need to. Skeletons. Fall back. They'll have the night guards run back into this little pavilion over here. It is the hallway of pokey sticks and doom. Alright, so Operation Mark Them for Doom is a go. Actually, since you're so huge and chunky, we can pretty much just keep marking them forever. We'll do them and the Liege Guard both, since they're both the thickest unit. No, I don't want you to run. Draw them into this confined space and stab them. Repeatedly. I'm curious, this is an interesting combination of units we've got here. A Warbreed, a Corrupt Soul, the Calamity Lass. A very interesting combination. Liege Guard, marked for death. Nice fumble. We can mark everyone. We've got enough mana for it. I guess casting points for the battle. More zombies appear. And yes, indeed, we will mark you now for death. And as long as we don't kill the units, they get to keep showing up. Warbreed's a big boy. Let's make sure we're trying to get through that armor. They may be the only one that actually gets through us here because they're built for dealing with chaff. Each one of our chaff they kill, they're gonna get stronger. Big chop. You tried it. But now, the boys are here. All in on the Warbreed. We can get as many decaying stacks as possible here. Be a nasty retaliation. But wait, there's more. Dastardly. Alright, we're down to the Night Guards, so we shall end the turn. Drop some stars on us, did ya? Mass condemnation. No, we do definitely have masses, that's for sure. Suddenly, Meshara is the most popular. Skull just huddling in the corner. It won't save you. The Horde has already arrived. I want to make sure we can actually take down one of these guys. There we go. And the Warbreed runs for the hills. We wish to win immediately? Sure. Awesome. And another unit shows up. Meshara, come on now. Now it looks like she's learned the lesson. Frickin' Enosis' binding was lost. Sugar Daggers, the Daggers Festival. You have treated your citizens in the Abyss well. Now the citizens wish to invite the people of Greenhold to celebrate. A local guildmaster titters excitedly. We were thinking of organizing a collective festival, my lord. It seems the human lords of Greenhold love our sugar daggers. We do have our own candy here in Bug Realm, and they promise to share one of their delicacies in return. We're planning on musical performances, a grand market, and a feast for... Okay, what kind of chosen destroyers are we? Sure. We'll have our first vassal somehow. Frickin' Enosis has lost her control. It's only a matter of time before you lose everything. Hope is all but extinguished. Go ahead, take down her tithe collector. You can move on over to do the same to this foundry. It does take, I guess, longer because it's out in the lava. Was that Meshara's armies? Alright, well, they have been shorn asunder. Let's go ahead and just move towards Hope, then. Make sure there is no hope. You don't need any wonders. You need... Excuse me. blowing up my teleporter. There's not much I can do about that. We've got no armies that way. Alright, we can at least go ahead and try to start building up one. The Frost Spire. Oh, cool. We will put a Frost Spire in. Here. Visiting units gain Ice Touch until the end of the next battle, giving their physical attacks a chance to freeze enemies. Whoa. That's defense prime. Alright, so we'll go ahead and snag in, I guess, a few more Constrictors. Pretty decent tier 2. Everyone needs a fancy hat. Where did my crown go? I guess we can get some more wiggle sticks of undeath and spiders. And more note bangles, too. I was positive we made a helmet. I guess it stopped crafting. Well, let's get back to it then. We've got some new infusions unlocked. That's great. I was trying to make a crown. Resistance, status resistance, and extra defense too. I call this the Crown of Purple Flame. We'll call it the Crown of Oblivion this time. Yes, that's how you spell that. Turns out my Purple Flame crown is sitting somewhere just doing nothing. The city ruins are going away. Let's see, maybe we already have equipped it. Oh no, it's just done. It's done, but it didn't go to the blueprints for some reason. The Slowing Slicer. Now our current weapon is fine. You could handle that Ritual Circle alone. Maybe not with the units you have here. You've got the undead. The undead gang. Going up. Oh, have we That's all the embarrassing. We lift the siege. We start the siege up again. I thought I hit cancel to stop initiating the siege. Oh, that's incredibly lame. I will win the fight, but they'll have all their stuff. Alright. Meshara the Radiant's back. We've got an outpost work camp here. Time to put in a teleporter. And some walls. Yeah, we gotta go around Greenhold. No, don't declare. What's wrong with you? Just go around the stuff. So since when is stepping on their provinces declaring war now? Guess we've made them mad enough. Alright, well, which is the way. Golden Layer is being cleared. Alright, we definitely need to just kind of keep you moving towards Behold's Hope, so that we may snuff it out. Go back here in the mountains. You go burn the Demon Gate. Release this Ancient Wonder. You don't need any Bound Wonders. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's move you to the edge of our territory there. One should be able to handle that. Alright. And unfortunately, a naked siege, but... Alright, the halfling is sending in the boys. It's a lot of really fast movers, but I still think we can probably take a couple of them out, so let's try to fight it. Is there a Spelljammer here? No, let's try to fight it. Weaken them a bit. Yeah, full army. Fall back. Start marking everyone full doom. We'll mark the Ironclad first. I would prefer it go away first and foremost. Strike the Wyvern here. And if they are out here and they go berserk, that's even better. I mean, Insanity's fine. Blows up our... They're moving fast. Mark this Accursed Trickster for doom. Split them up a little bit. Only one unit can fight them at a time unless they go around. Which I guess they could. But did none of them go berserk? That's lucky. Big booms. Such an obnoxious spell. Let's go ahead and strike these guys that we're not wasting any of the damage. Nice. Yeah, you're getting retaliated on, but that's fine. Take out the Trickster. Like, this is the Arcane Summon. Alright, we only have one more use of that, so we'll see how much damage we can get. May have just been too many of them come. Alright, in they charge. More zombies still spawn. Go ahead, club you. So because they actually duplicate, they are both getting the summon of zombies on them. That is delicious. Eye Shackles kill anyone for some easy recuperation. No, but we can still keep marking our enemies for doom. Oh no, we definitely could have if we had hit them first. That's alright. That's gonna have them run. Ghostfire, teleport. I mean, you're not going to escape. They're all immune to burning, so the Ghostfire won't trigger on them. Actually gets some damage. But that Trickster goes down. That Trickster goes down. So we've got 35 more to work with. If I just save and kill here, now we can use the Mark for Death again. And drop that on the dragon. We got lots of health. Just one melee strike will keep the... No. Yeah, I was like, I want to punch these guys in the face. Weaken their healer. Really good damage. surprisingly good damage here, too. Draconic Rage is triggered. We don't care. One of those where the tankier your troops are, the better it is for my zombies. I mean, they get to increase their own morale, but not by a whole lot. Goes for a fireball and misses. That's embarrassing, John. Oh, the insanity there got us back. We've almost brought down a mythic once again, and just with some zombies. So that one should die to decay next turn. Dust and decay. Regeneration removed. You don't need no regeneration. Hit these zombies, or hit these dragons in the back. You're so lucky you're resisting the decay. Alright, so we'll bring these zombies in to finish off this poor wyvern. You thought you were going to win that battle. No, that's unfortunate. Never was that going to happen. Let's see, shackles. Yeah, the horde's put in work. Which is a shrapnel shot. Just the damage they're taking back from all of our enchantments. And they're running. At least the tricksters are. They have terrible morale, apparently. Down with the tank. And that should pretty much nuke the enemy morale. We're up to 30. Oh no. Let's go for our Rending Shadows here. Just allow the horde to finish them off. Who's the copy? It's like you over there, the copy? Or no, this is the copy here. Slay the copy. This one might manage to escape. Oh no, it can't. Yeah, no, this feels cheesy. Well, you thought you were gonna win, but turns out 2 beats 10 quite easily, or 11 quite easily. All right, okay, this one I'll let you have. They're gonna flee back to Deliria. All right, Meshara is now gonna come on out to attack our smaller army here. She does have a Spelljammer and a couple of heroes, but I would be remiss if we didn't try to fight it. Be a complete waste of mana. Of the abundance of mana that we do have. The only good news here is none of her men are going to go berserk. So what is this? What are these links? Word of the Ascended Prophet. Resurrection, that's fun. And then that's the Liege Guard. Rewarding Bond. Yeah, it's similar to the Liege Guard. Okay, fair. No units to steal. Didn't realize these things were mythic. Yeah, let's just jump this hero then. Very expensive loss for them. Split up the troops so that we were not berserking into our own lines. Go. If anyone, only the archer. Wrath of the Faithful. Strengthen morale. Taunted us. Okay, so we've got no choice but to come in and fight. Good. Ow, that did a lot of damage. You have a Righteous Judgment. Always hits. Fair. What if we mark Meshara for death? Did successfully taunt us. Let's see. They went berserk, hit their own units. Zapping our guys here. A big bubble of note. So Meshara can heal for absolute days. Is that damage all going back to Meshara? Oh, it is. Okay. I'd say we still go for it. So she is not going to have a summon in here in this bubble. I wonder why. I marked you for death, Meshara. She must have been able to cure it. We killed one of her heroes, but wasn't the most exciting. Although if she's taking all of the hits for him, we might get real lucky and just deal with Meshara here. Or not. She gets a nice heal every turn. Okay, we're at least figuring out how to fight the angels. It's a little bit tougher when they have the Spelljammer up for sure. Not quite. I was still going to use it, but not quite. She is all the way across the map now. We killed one of her units. Oh, it came back. They just turned around and ran. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, everyone's out. Let's flee. We kept our archer. An impossible battle. See, this one I don't think is impossible. What do you have going on? Hyper awareness. Strengthening crystals. Flute of the Demolisher. Yeah, you're not as scary as you think you are. We'll fight this one. Alright, same as last time. We go back into those single unit entry points. I mean, nothing but spears makes us pretty defensible. We will drop down, of course. Marked for death on you. Strike the Liege Guard. Fall back and turn around. Come on, Cicada people, work with me. Try to grab this unit, thanks. Defense mode, go. for the Awakening Light, but no heals here, so you're in quite a bit of trouble. Outside of your outright spells. Ooh. I quite like the Withering Mist, too. Let's get the Withering Mist up and running. So does it start this turn? Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Sometimes you learn the hard way. That's one more zombie we could have brought in. Alright, they're closing the gap. Their hero's basically down, but they're closing the gap. Marked for death on. They're elite. We'll get a first strike there on these beetles. Yep, it's good to be. Mass condemnation. Oh, salvation. Spell all the negatives, so I got rid of the... Probably got rid of the mark of death. Oh no, no it didn't. No, we don't really need to kill any units. We need to keep marking their elites. So that they might be dragged down by zombies. I will kill here. Or not. Oh, you're steadfast. Okay. We'll fall back then. Those poor beetles don't stand a chance. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of them. That's 10 more mana. Hero is, unless he can heal up above the threshold, nope, he's gone. Got our zombies, well done. Well done. Our mutants are punching each other in the face, love to see it. The marked ones. Ice Shackles is basically a death sentence. And we've got one more cast of Mark for Death, if for some reason we don't have enough zombies. But of course we do. We always do. And gone. You know, we're gonna keep this Golden Wonder, thank you. I do love that these guys turned around and came after... What's Yaka's axe? It's trash, but it is Yaka's. It's Yaka's trash. I'm thinking we do want to summon in the Calamity Dragon over here. Boink. Hello, Gloom Hollow. You said you thought you were having a bad time before. I'll move you through to go burn their War Foundry, bring the Calamity Dragon in to join the squad, and invade Gloom Hollow. Please. No whammies. What we'd like to see. Gloom Hollow burned, and now... Fricka should be very worried. Should be very worried. Dark Forge, does she? Let's go ahead and burn it. You don't need that. What are you going to use a Dark Forge for? Only evil. We can't allow it. I'll go ahead and summon another undead army. They're so good for running around and disrupting all of her different things. Come on, then. Let me snag the Skeletal Mage, and... yeah, you don't need any wonders. Those all belong to me. Did we capture anyone? No, we're properly throwing them in the crypt as they belong. Condemn army. You tried your best, didn't you? Just run up and fight this battle. Should be pretty easy. No problem. Let's enchant that equipment. Then you can go join the reinforcement squad. Burning this war foundry. Okay, so Gloom Hollow falls. We march on Deliria. Oh, you can't move at all. Refreshes all of your cooldowns and... okay. If I must. Arcfire Staff of Spiders is still what we're going to go ahead and use. Resurrection is good. Man, the Spider Matriarch is a unit, even if our own are not dead. What makes them so good? She's building her troops. She understands. She understands what's happening here. So what we want to do then is probably consolidate right outside of the teleporter. Earn some of her knowledge income. Bring these archers across to join you. And we just march in. What are you going to do to stop us? I think we'll probably end up having to fight this one, we'll see. You're in my way. Yep, we need to fight it. Apophis versus Aster's Angels. A slight chill in the air, isn't there? Daddy pop up to here. We'll throw the animal next to. Ghostfire Spike the Inquisitor. We aren't actually able to take over any of the enemy here. So Insanity, Berserk, none of that's going to work on these guys. Can't deal any damage from here, so we'll just move up a little bit. Bring the Accursed Trickster up the other side there. 12 damage. It'll get boosted up by the Holy Order here in a moment. Here we can hover over the cactuses and not take damage from them, but that's not the case. It's a little bit strange. Big Stabby Spearman. Let's go this way. Mage and the other charger follow across the open ground. Show them how agile you are. Awakener Bomb's going to hurt. Not much we can do about it, though. Alright, bring it. Down goes the Awakenings. Very good first strike for him. Alright, well, once again, we lose Meshara the Radiant. They basically brought all of their missiles through the center. Cowardly and not to be unexpected. Fly over here, drop down the Calamity Mask on you. Taking casualties that quickly is absolutely not something I wanted to do. What about the big ice rock? Yeah, we'll drop the big ice rock. Slows a lot of them on down. Nearly kill their general. Outright. Which would be quite nice. Get a graze, of course, because what else is there? You're constricted, you're not going anywhere. The Inquisitors are going to be a problem. Big breath spell out of you as well would be nice. Kill the general and do a lot of damage. There it is. Oh no, we have remorse. For what? Butchering our foes? I think not. And the grazes are unfortunate. Adding Phantasm, didn't get constricted. Can come up here and chain your mind. And then have you surrender. They're down, lovely. I'm gonna send this Cursed Soul in to kill. Drop that morale. No one loses any morale, really. Aggressive. A chance to just outright die. And now you're a zombie. Shades, can you just run in and... Fatal Strike there is pretty tough. We'll run up to here and throw the blades in. You can go for the kill here. No one's losing any morale. That in of itself is pretty impressive. They're constricted. You are also frozen. So we can just go for the normal last. Let's go for the guaranteed hit. Guaranteed hit, guaranteed kill. Oh no, my friend, you have a long ways to travel. Actually, since you're undead, we can probably use the Raise Undead spell to bring you back. I don't think I have any of those here anymore. Only a slight delay. These be our only Berserk units? Good, we didn't have that many of them. Lose control of their faculties here. Chain up your mind. And another Comet of Calamity does get rid of a good deal of your units. There are better things than zombies sometimes. Die. Ooh, a miss and a graze. Spike frontal unit. That sprint going. You should be able to just curse you to death. So curse you to death, and then Ripped Blade doesn't kill. Execute does. I should have gone for that. Oh man, mistakes. Can we Ripped Blade to bring you back? Like, chop down a tree and turn it into a zombie. All right, well, we lose a hero. They will be honored. Lord Wrath just not having a good time here. RG armor and disenchant. I don't care about Aster whatsoever. I care about Meshara. Did get weakened there a little bit. Reason is declared on you. Aurora has been captured. Execute the last. And then we can go ahead and bring our hero back. You should be like third from the end now. Almost. Well, Lorwath, welcome back once again. We need to give you a helmet. That way you're not getting taken out by rogue meteorites coming flying. Do I think one Dark Knight can defeat this army? Probably. Will I have to fight it myself? Absolutely. Alright, Lorwath, work with me. You've just been brought back from the dead. It's confusing. Through here. We'll send this army around this way to go threaten. Oh, they just declare war on us. They decided that enough was enough. I don't blame you. This army just trapped back here. Okay, so let's fall back 1 or 2 steps, that way we're not getting too far away. And then back up to the Abyss, where we can rush some more units. Welcome, Accursed Trickster. We're going to bring you down out of this outpost here. Perfect. Alright, then turn. Bring some more zombies in to just swarm the realm. One? Really, a 1-to-1? Can auto-resolve just win for us? No, we would obviously win. One unit is never going to be enough. Yeah, especially a skirmisher. You stand no chance. Very low health you have. You can't escape. Falls back, goes for the shot. And check it out. More friends. Oh, mobilize. Yeah, we hit you here, then go for the ice shackles, and that's a dead hero. Sorry about your glass jaw there, Ratman. Ah, okay, so they were going for the arrogant win, and then since that didn't work, now they're sitting in the boys. And Fricka herself. Okay, hang on now, what's happening here? She's got cat people on her side? Huh. It's another 1v a bunch. That guy's weak enough we can kill him. Will they just bring in more heroes? Yeah, but that's right. Or you can fall into the one that is weakened is a good idea. Let him mark this lad for death and start dealing some damage. See some damage spells come on down. Yeah, you definitely are going for the buffs for sure. Righteous Judge finishes them off. Hey, look, a new zombie. Good night, sweet prince. Marking you for death is not going to actually do anything. Let's go after frickin' directly. Or Meshara directly. Work. Oh, did she dominate the zombie? That's one way to do it. This is a level 10. This is a level 10 hero? That stinks to lose him like that then. Yep, we are taunted, but we can just avoid the damage entirely. Only the battle cats have an opportunity of going berserk here. Alright, I see. Doing everything you can, aren't you? Those are the zombies that we got stolen from us. We can't move very far back here at all. There's a wall in the way. I want to get first strike. We'll try one bit of damage. I was hoping we could get a berserk and maybe have the battle cats turn on their masters, but not. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Taunt resisted. Okay, yeah, she's no longer. Alright then. Yeah, we'll charge in, deal almost nothing in terms of damage, and watch the battle be lost. So we do need more than one to take on this many heroes, especially this elite of a hero. Are you really making it take this long? There we go. Good job. You won a battle. Okay. Alright, so she's starting to bring in tier 5s now. Shrine of Smiting are nasty. You think you can win? Both brave and foolish. We win, but at really, really great cost. Let's do a little bit better. We'll have to deal with Meshara's spells because she's not here personally. She is hiding. Oh, that's not what I thought I grabbed the splittling. I mind you moving up a little bit, but not so far as we get super jumped here. We'll have you go to this set of trees, drop in the animal friend. %100% chance to hit even in the bushes. That's a rough attack, that is. Beak Crow. No, I said go for the spicy tornado, thanks. You don't really need to move the dragon forward at all. Umbral Mistress we can. Dragging it over a bit here into the bushes. You guys up the trees. Shade over, and then you guys come over as well. Wall of Angels. Ghostfire triggers again. How does Marked for Death go here? We can give it to the Phoenix. It's going to be acting obnoxious the entire time regardless. Strike the Phoenix. Everyone can get in to attack our accursed polearm wielder here. So we make it worse, obviously. Blast the judge there, that's perfect. He's gonna use grace, but that's okay. Keep weakening it. Those Dark Warriors, those are useless. Useless garbage for you. The Lightfish, yes it is. Yes it is. 100% chance to hit, but probably a very low chance to actually cause the kill. Let's bring the White Witch to here, and then go for the freeze on... Those are a Tyrant Knight. Boy. Go for the freeze here. I think our Corrupt Soul stolen would be unfortunate. Has a base chance of dying. 32%. I can't believe it. You're on my team now, holy zombies. Grim Peak Crows, if you can move up here and bother this unit, that'd be awesome. You lose some morale. Slittlings, you move on forward yourself. So we can chain up the unit we just tied up in combat. But we can't cause them to go insane, so it probably wouldn't be very worth it. We'll just move up to get a nice attack next turn. Same thing here with the Calamity Dragon, just get a bit forward. Straight to here. Apophis, how far can you move? Not far enough to be very scary, but we can summon in some undead. Right here. Going to be a Banshee. The Banshee Whale does hit everyone, so let's just use it here. Mistress, you take a nap. Can we go ahead and add the Calamity Mask to anyone? Oh, we could, especially if we move forward a bit further. We could Calamity Mask the Awakener back there. And we'll set up and wait for them to come to us with the rest here. We throw the knife. We can if we advance, but that's opening us up to a hit from the Phoenix as well. So no, we'll stay here. Oh, I can actually get hit. I guess that's okay. Let it happen. Dominated? No. Oh, and Banshee Summon's done. They move it exactly where we thought they would. Another zombie back here, then. Right in the middle of their formation, too. Okay, so we lost the Corrupt Soul and the Inquisitor. Or whatever was on the other side there. Wait, why? Oh, there's a thing in the way. Wait, are you pacified? What's going on here? Okay, so the first time our enemies die, they're gonna become invincible and pacified. Turn you into a unit, thanks. Thankfully, that seems to bypass it. Let's go after this light fish. Decaying, good. Terrifying gorging if we get over a little bit closer, so let's kind of circle here with the Reaper. Maddening Phantasm, immune to burning. Immune to Berserk. They're not immune to Berserk. They are immune to being constricted, though. Yoink your mask off, and then we'll go ahead and... He's got his own accursed fiends as well. Let's weaken these archers. Got a graze, unfortunately. Spittling, you get in there and stab him as well. Umbral Mistress, let's go ahead and enchain this mind. You will give me health, and then you shall perish. There we go, second wind. A curse and a crit blade should get rid of them. Yep. So we will come up and curse you. Crypt blade you. Welcome to being on my team. We're gonna punch these guys in the face. This should give us enough for one more sprint. We did just make you insane, but you're not gonna be able to do anything. Can we just execute you? Resistance, we get punched in the face. Alright, well, die. Calamity Mask, the Judge, yes please. And then blast the Judge. 44%. Wait, that's our unit, whoops. Evil cackling intensifies. Step back and hit them with a guaranteed freeze. You start taking out the Judge. Yeah, the Bone Horror is kind of just there to be obnoxious at this point. It's not going to do much damage. Let's go ahead. Doesn't work on mythic units, but it does work on battlefish. So if I summon in a version of you, can I then dominate something else? Well, I can, but not this turn, apparently. They just Wrath of the Faithful on our summoned fish. Wakens the healer, goes for some shots here. I'm seeing a lot of misses, Meshara. Healer's Brow. Good old Tyrant Knight. They're probably not quite as good as they think it is. Another zombie appears. Turn you into a zombie and then send you straight over after these battlefish. Bring our accursed back, hit him with the icy spin. Freeze here, it's got a freeze weakness. Ah, they just got slowed. Now we can put this unit down back here, no more awakeners. Drop the firestorm. Kill a couple more units. Ghost Fire Spike. Oh, we can still rip the mask. Oh, we can put the mask down. Okay. Yeah, onto this poor unfortunate soul. Take the poor unfortunate souls, send you into that group. Litterling is going to get killed. Unchain your mind. Can we chain up a different mind instead? End it early. Yes, we can. Swap it over to these guys. Hit them with the surrender and then the damage. We can't. Well, that's lame. Card mode it is. Big smack. Bleed a little bit more, that's awesome. Terrifying and Gorging can work down here, so now we can do it from all the way over here. Just devour that corpse for me real quick then. Let's mark you for death then. Shrine of good things. Tries to take out those two corrupted souls. Tries and fails. Alright, made it in to damage our Trickster, which is a bit unfortunate, but now you're surrounded by Calamity Dragons, so good luck. Good luck. Never punished. Go for the terrifying gorging here. No, I don't think that's needed. We just kill him with the dragon breath. Blop. That's that. And so now they're all gonna be steadfast for a turn. It seemed like we hit them so hard they broke. Oh, they're still there. Mistress, here's your newest target. We're going to unchain that mind a bit early. Chain up a new one here. They resisted it. Alright, well. Good for you. How do you get to get shot first? Well, now we know. Oh, he gets to hit him twice. Okay, fair. That I'm not a big fan of. Rip your Calamity Mask off and then hit him with a Rebuke. Or just a Spike. Finish him. He'll come back pacified. Very low chance to hit. Throw the Shadow Dagger right here. Nice blind. Try to freeze the support unit. Then my zombies can go get to work. Brought down by zombies. That's embarrassing. Then Icy Shackles with these two. Oh, we can put a Mask of Calamity on you. And we can kill it. See, now that I didn't like to see, but it worked out in the end. Our Berserk units finish it for us. Oh, it's not over. Not over till it's over. Zombies, do the final. Oh, of course, you're Berserk for a turn, or you can't be killed. We'll just stick a Mask of Calamity on you. In fact, we probably stick a couple of Masks of Calamity on you. It's already linked. One fallback. Unless you're a zombie, then you stay here. Get up in his face so he can't get out of there. Sweet. And Shane, you're already linked up. You've got no options there. Oh, we can just scare them off. Well, that's a way to do it. We lose a crab, a cursed stabby boy, and a corrupt soul. And Meshara, how many times do we have to keep teaching you this lesson? No, that's not acceptable. Alright, speed it on up. You move to this hallway, you to this one. Guard them with your life. Okay, Awakeners. Let me show you something. Not where I wanted them to show up, but that'll work. Also hit the wrong unit there. You have this figured out by now, but definitely not. Go for the Awakening. They're not doing enough damage. There's another zombie, and another one. Another one. You spears can kind of just hang out. Don't even really want you to strike them, because they will die too fast. We need all of the zombies. Drops down a Wrath of the Faithful on one of our guys in the back line here. We avoided Berserk. You, however, did not. Death by 1,000 scrapes. And Ice Shackles here. They decay. Can't even run, you're just gonna fall. Just gonna fall. They did blast one of our guys into the spirit realm, but that is entirely acceptable. Giant's Bane of Provocation. Disenchant. Alright, Frosting Transformation is done. Mass Hysteria. Not the biggest fan of that one. We'll lock Sign of the Flame, grab Mass Hysteria. Select a new research, grab Greater Reanimation. Resurrects target non-hero unit as a corrupt soul. Or completely back to normal if they are... oh, that's incredible. fire damage. Let's go lock Scion of Flame and grab Greater Reanimation. Ruined Province can be rebuilt. It just burned it and moved on. Alright. Not as dangerous as you probably thought that was. Here's our next undead army here next to Apophis. We need to kill these guys. The answer is only if it's easy. We've collected some more remains. Yeah, it's a safe battle. Come on now. There's a white witch. While we wouldn't, I'm gonna accept this one. He was a recruit. Oh, we got a cursed horror out of it. Alright, we march. We'll have these slightly weakened corrupt souls go release the wonder. Join up like this. Okay. Then we'll send this archer down and around. Send him past. Already? Oh, I suggest you reconsider, little magistrate. How can you be so evil? I suggest you go home and don't bother me anymore. Cast burden of guilt on me. I don't feel very guilty. Well, let's go burn the demon gate. Can't quite get to the School of Cryomancy. Or the Mother. Everything's just slightly far enough apart, but we can't reinforce, so... That's what these lads are for. They split up and burn stuff. Go burn the school. Oh, it's already occupied. Oh, the connected city's being raised. Fair. Go burn her war foundry. So many small cities now, or city-states. They may be releasing them because they can't afford them, which I think would be hilarious. I think we'll start subbing in tier 3s. I'd like to think I could win here. It's just gonna be a battle that we'll have to control ourselves. We could easily win that one. I'll fight that one off screen. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and call the episode here. It's been made a good deal of progress. We've wiped out the Battle Cat. We've wiped out Carissa, and now we're on our way down towards Fricka and Meshara at the same time. The pincers are closing in. Jaws of Apophis closing. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Enchanted. Now, this is the Crimson Caldera campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub though, and I'll see you all in the next one.